think I decided which one I'm going to do. This one right here has kind of a flat spot. It's also got kind of a heart shape. Look at that. That's pretty cool, huh? You won't see that though. But what I got to do is I got to take this bark right here off. Okay? And then I'm going to make sure that it's flat because I'm going to screw a worm screw in here. Even though it's small, the worm screw is going to help stabilize it. This is pretty hardwood, so it's going to be tough to turn, and I'd rather it be stuck on there pretty good. Besides, I don't want to keep digging it with a spur, because a spur can almost work like a Forstner bit if you're not careful and not paying attention. So I'm going to do that. So let's flatten this out first. Well, this is going to be the chuck, and let's see. There's going to be the worm screw. So let's see what this is going to be. So this is going to be pretty much almost all the way in, okay, closed, because this is going to be inside and it'll hold that. I want to make sure there's enough space right here, a flat area, or somewhat flat. There appears to be, but it's not exactly where I want it to be, so we are going to have to take some more of there off. Boy, I almost wish I had a wooden mallet. Look at that. I just so happen to have a wooden mallet. Would you look at that? Now this is a softwood mallet because I haven't made the hardwood mallet yet. But it's fibrous wood, so it may dent, but it's strong because it's spalted hackberry. You guys see this now? It's a little flatter. Right? Okay. That way I can move it around a little bit better now. When I find the center, that's going to help. Just to give you an idea, this is what it'll look like on the lathe. And it'll be nice. It's pin out. Whatever I want. I trimmed this tree around electrical wires about, I would say, roughly 10 years ago. So it's been in the wood bin for a few years. Now I cut this in half. This was longer. This piece right here. It was longer. It was like this, and I cut it earlier. So I've got two of them to work with. So let's see how this goes, all right? All right, so before I get too far, I am going to take a wire brush and I'm going to clean up the bark and make sure there's nothing loose on there. I may have to super glue a little bit of the bark on the ends. Not sure, we'll find out. At any rate, this is going to be a little sketchy because see that crack right there? That crack goes through. It doesn't go all the way through, but it goes over center. And then there's where I'm going to have my screw. So I'm going to have to make sure that's stabilized. What I'm going to be doing first is I'm going to be putting this thin CA glue, super glue, into these cracks. That's going to stabilize the cracks. It won't fill them, but it's going to stabilize it. It'll soak into the wood around the crack, and when it dries, it'll be a good base so that I can put some of this. I've also got Starbond black. Either rate, thin goes in here first, seals it up, and then black. So what I may do is cut these corners off here on both sides. Maybe I'll do that first. I've turned this kind of wood before and it's tough, so it could fly off in chunks. Big shard might come off and stab me. Don't want that, do we? Alright? Well, you might. You ain't gonna get that.